I mean,
Man, I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. You know, this is a dream come true. I knew that I would be here one day, and the time has finally come. And now it's it's time for me to continue, beating these top guys one by one, line them up.
Hey, Devin, you're a top pound-for-pound fighter, but a win over Lomachenko on May 20th. Where does this place you on the pound-for-pound list?
Put me number one, man, because this was the guy y'all chose. This was number one pound per pound. He was this. He was the Matrix. He was this. He was untouchable. Everything, all that. You remember? Do y'all remember that or what? Because okay, so stay right there because after that, I just want y'all to give me my credit. As a young guy, 24 years old, didn't have to fight Loma. I didn't have to take the fight. But guess what? This is about legacy. I wanted to prove myself. I mean, everybody that I've called out and they actually wanted to fight me, I fought them. I don't have to fight Lomachenko, but guess what? I do because this is something for me. This is something internally. This is something that I really, truly wanted, and now is the time.
Now he has a big experience, big fights, and I like his style, and he's very strong, smart boxer, and it will be very, very hard.
You know, in this fight, he's a very good boxer. He's a little bit taller than you. Do you have to be
Not
aggressive?
little bit.
Well, not a little bit.
Not
Okay,
little
he's
bit.
bigger than you. We've established that. Do you have to be the more aggressive guy and get inside?
Что он имеет в агрессив?
Ну, более работать на первый момент.
You're talking about my strategy? What I need to do with
Yeah.
him? I don't know. It's a hard question because everything can be changed. Then we start boxing. I can prepare for his style, like he was with Cambosas, but he can boxing with me like he fought with another guy. So I don't know. We'll see in the ring.
Boxing followers, boxing writers, they know that this is the real fight. This is the one and the two fighting each other for the king of the division.
Because of your story in Tijuana, that sort of changed the narrative of all these boxers that have been slow to take big fights.
Yeah.
You're the guy that's going to be taking on every big fight.
Yeah,
time and time again.
I mean, I've shown that. I was willing to go to Australia. I was willing to fight Loma. Man, I never ducked or dodged nobody. I've been calling these top guys out since I was 18 years old when I was calling out Robert Easter. So, you know what I'm saying? I am that guy that's not ducking or dodging nobody. Of course, I mean it's 100% because of me. When Loma had the belts, he didn't want to fight me. He went a different direction, and when I got the belts, I fought him. So I mean, who else is a fight because.
Was this the biggest fight you could have made at 135 considering the current picture?
Not really. I wouldn't say the biggest, but definitely the toughest. The guy with the credentials and the experience for sure.
There's a lot of questions around whether or not you're going to stick around at 135. It seems as if this might be your last fight. Is that the case?
Yeah, we got to see. I don't know. I mean, it's so many big fights at 135. It's hard for me to go to 140. I can't really say anything at 140 really. Intrigues me really. All the big fights are at 135, and we got to see how I feel on May 20th.
It's very important, because now we are boss. We are boxers with a high level, and it will be very, very interesting for boxing.
How rusty were you for Jermaine Ortiz? Your long layoff, how did it impact you?
Насколько ты был ржавый перед боем спортивным, это простой бокс.
Look, everybody forget about our preparation, and he was my sparring partner. We had a lot of rounds with him in a ring. Everybody forget about this. He's a very talented boxer. He's a very faster boxer, and I think Jermaine Ortiz will be a big problem for any fighters our weight classes.
What's your thoughts on Bob Arum saying Lomachenko is better than Ali, Sugar Ray, Floyd Mayweather?
He said he was better. Man, we just got to see. I mean, if he says that Loma's better than those greats, then after the fight, I mean, what is he gonna say about me?
What do you like so much about the matchup, Devin, in the ring?
I mean, styles make fights. You know, at the end of the day, I just feel like it's nothing that Loma can do better than me. I'm better than him in every aspect, every attribute. I'm better.
People that work with you say each time you're in a training camp, you get better. How have you gotten better in preparing
Yeah, I mean,
for this level?
it's such a blessing that you know I'm continuing to grow. Each training camp I'm getting better. Each fight I'm getting better. My body's maturing. I'm getting stronger. You know, I'm 24 years old now. And definitely my mass strength is coming in. I feel great. I'm excited.
It's my goal. It's my goal in the professional sport.
But how can you define to be undisputed in 135?
Как я, ну,
Как ты можешь define?
Yeah. How was the feeling for him to be undisputed in 135?
Как это чувство для тебя, что он для тебя значит?
Look, who follow me from beginning, then I came a pro. I always trying to do unified all titles, and I was trying 126, 130, and 135. Only on these weight classes I have a chance unified all titles. So it's very, very important.
You know, we could say it's a chess match or not. Every fight is, you know, it takes IQ. You know, I'm blessed that the fight is finally happening, and we got to see what Loma shows up. You know, I'm prepared for whatever he brings to the table. We've been studying Loma for, you know, years, but you know, as of now, we've been studying, you know, dissecting him for a few months now. So I know what type of Loma is going to show up, and we're gonna be ready for what he brings.
Do you think your fight is more meaningful than?
She was talking.
You mentioned on stage that it's not even about the money, that it's about the legacy. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely bigger money fights out there. I could have sat back and waited for, but this is legacy. You know, Loma has the credentials. Loma has, you know, the names, and Loma was pound for pound #1 at a time. You know, he was, you know, like Skip said. Bob said he was, you know, the next closest thing to Muhammad Ali or something like that. So, you know, it shows what type of fighter he is. And after this fight, the world will give me my just due, and I will be, you know, high on that pound for pound list. I should be #1.
Hey, Lomachenko said you like a heavyweight, but he never said that about Luke Campbell and Nataki, who are taller than you and bigger than you. So why do you think that's the case?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big lightweight. At the end of the day, Loma, you know, I don't know. He felt my size. He felt it when he saw me. He has fought taller guys, but you know, at the end of the day, size doesn't matter when you get in that ring. Loma has beat bigger guys, and it shouldn't matter in the ring against me. We both weigh in at 135. We both make the weight, and at the end of the day, you know, the best man is going to win on that night, and it's going to be me. Size doesn't matter.
The most excited you've been for a pro fight, then, given the consequences of everything that's on the line?
Yes. Because it's too close. Because it's. I think for me, I be честный, как?
Honest.
I be honest with you. It's the last chance for me be undisputed world champion. That's why it's very important.
Some of the hardcore boxing fans feel that this is the better fight and the more important fight over Gervonta versus Ryan Garcia. Do you feel that this fight is more meaningful than that one?
То, что ваш бой больше значимый, чем Гарсия и
I don't think about this question. I don't think about this. I just focus it on our fight. I just focus it on my goal, and I don't care.
Talking about the Canelo era, do you believe your era, I mean Haney era, is around the corner?
Definitely. The Haney era is definitely around the corner. Started with May 20th, and we're going to keep, you know, beating these guys one by one, line them up.
Devin, do you think your fight is bigger?
Stop. You know, he has those losses against Salido and obviously Teofimo Lopez. You said you've been asking for this fight for 4 years now. You predict not only beating him, but obviously stopping him along the way?
We got to see. You know, Loma is definitely no slouch. He's not a guy you can just go in there and just think you're going to just do anything with. You know, it takes strategy, and it takes a lot of skills, and you got to we got to see. But you know, if the opportunity presents itself, of course, you know, yeah.
A lot of fighters always are impressed, you know, with his footwork, you know, the punches that he throws, different angles. You know, just from your point of perspective, how do you see that he brings to the table qualities?
I mean, he has skills. You know, he has IQ. He has a lot of a great amateur pedigree. But you know what he did in the amateurs that doesn't matter. You know, this is, you know, now, and this is against a young, hungry lion. who's going into his prime and ready for whatever he brings.
A second fight was very interesting. Was a high level, and I like it.
A lot of fight fans compare him to Floyd Mayweather. Would you say the same thing?
Compare who? Haney?
Devin Haney, yeah. Do you think he's the same thing coming to Floyd?
Maybe, I don't know. For me, not.
Should you
But
win
but
this fight,
somebody maybe yes.
should you win this fight, would you dedicate it to your home country?
Если выиграешь бой, посвятишь своему дому, своей земле, своей стране.
Посвятить это как будет?
Dedicate.
I dedicate. First of all, I dedicate this win for our God, and on the second one, I dedicate this win my father, and the third one, of course, for our country.
Vasyl, where would you rank winning the undisputed championship in your career? Would you consider it the crowning moment of your career to be claim the undisputed championship?
Which moment of his career is that?
Would it be the biggest moment of his career and kind of like the last bit, the last piece he needs to call it a career?
Look, this chance, it's the biggest moment in a professional career. This chance, this fight. I don't wanna talking about future. You know, I don't know. We don't know the result.
We gotta see. I mean, I love working with Top Rank and ESPN. We gotta see what's next. You know, it all starts with May 20th. Of course, I gotta be victorious, and then we gotta see. But I know a lot of people are gonna be calling after I'm victorious. But like I said, I love working with Bob Arum. I love working with Top Rank. You know, they embrace me. They've been treating me like family, and we'll see.
Devin, Gervonta Davis has said that he would like to fight you and Shakur next. Would you be willing to stay at 135 to fight Tank?
Yeah, of course. I would love to stay at 135 and fight the biggest names. Well, it all starts with May 20th. I got to be victorious in my next fight, and then those fights will line up.
Do you think your event is
a rehydration clause to get that Tank fight?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I couldn't, I wouldn't, and I couldn't, do the rehydration clause. At the end of the day, I'm the man with the belts. I'm the man with the hardware. If it was a rehydration clause, then it would be something that I wouldn't do.
Look, I said 4 belts. This is my motivation, and it's last chance. This motivation, last chance.
But why last chance? Because
no. I mean, everybody knows if I lose this fight, Haney go in the next weight classes. I think so, because he's too big, and he said before, and all belts will be vacated. And I don't know on the next time when it's gonna happen.
Okay. Let's say that is the last chance. What happens if you win? Who's next? You have a name. Come on.
No, I don't have a name. I have a name. Just Haney right now.
Oh, not just Haney.
Right now, yeah.
Terrence Crawford older than and older than Loma. Is he old? No, they're not saying that he old. So don't say Loma's old. Now all of a sudden, he's old now that he's fighting me. But just a year ago he wasn't old. Now all of a sudden he got old overnight. No, it don't work like that. They know that when I win, I want the world to give me my just due. Put him number 1 on your pound for pound list. Put him above me on your pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how great he is and what he is, close thing to Muhammad Ali, this and that. Remember all that stuff that the media said and all that. Remember that, because on May 20th, I want the world to give me my just due. I want the world to acknowledge how great of a fighter I am.
You have a message for the people that they don't believe in you? Because there are people that they don't understand boxing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna turn all the non-believers into believers on May 20th. But remember what y'all said. Y'all said this was the guy. This was the guy that y'all chose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose him. You know what I'm saying? This was the guy that y'all chose. So stay choosing him on May 20th. Choose me when I'm victorious.
So when you hear people like Max Kellerman say, "Sorry, Devin, you're not going to get the credit if you beat Lomachenko because he's old."
He's not old. He's 35 years old. Bud is 35 years old. How old is Bud? Yeah, Bud is 35, whatever. Yeah, he's not old. How is he old? When Floyd beat, how old was Floyd when he beat Canelo? 36. Was he old? No.
Vasyl, you won just about, I'm going to say, your amateur career. You won every fight, and you rematched, and you won that one. When you became a pro, and even now, did you ever expect to lose because you won so much?
профессионала перешел, тогда ты думал, что ты сможешь проиграть профессионала?
No, before look, then I came, then I came a pro. I lost on the second fight, so I don't have a time thinking about this. But after this lose, yes, sure. After first loss on a professional, I think everything can happen in the ring.
I know you have a winning mentality, so like, did you ever think like, what the fuck? Like, how did I lose? How is this possible? I'm so much better than Salido. Like, how did this happen?
Look, in my mind, I didn't lose any fight in a professional boxing. In my mind, so that's why I sleep very well.
You still feel you're undefeated?
Yes. No. I didn't talk about you mean undefeated? Sorry. Yes. Yes. In my mind. Yeah.
You're still undefeated.
So I don't care about.
Teo win.
Look, if you understand boxing, you saw a situation about Salida. It was he from weight in and begin and finish. Then his hands goes up during the fight. How many low blows was, and I think I didn't lose on a point. That's why. And I said before the same situation with the Lopez. The same situation. I didn't feel I lost this fight.
I know you talked about how this might be your last chance at an undisputed title, but assuming it all goes well, you come out with your hand raised, you have the undisputed title, would a matchup with someone like with Teofimo, who you feel you beat the first time, but would a rematch there just to kind of get that win back in your column, would that still motivate you? Is that something you'd still be interested in exploring?
Если ты выиграешь, если будет хорошо, реванш тебе Лопес, тебе был бы интересен?
Yeah, it's very interesting, but what weight?
Oh.
Everybody knows he can't make 135, and 135 everybody knows it's not my weight class, and I can't to 140. After that, you ask me about Tyson Fury and and Alexander Usyk. So sorry. Look, I just try to do represented my country on this side from side professional sport. I just try.
It's amazing. I mean, you've got to be proud of the way your country and your countrymen have been portrayed through this battle. I mean, we've all, maybe the first time we ever met a Ukrainian was you, but to see the way that your country has responded to this adversity has been, nothing short of heroic. How proud are you of your countrymen?
Look, it's very. I'm very proud because then somebody comes to your house. You need to defend your house, and no matter how it's gonna be, and no matter you can just sit. You do something. You defend your family. You defend your house. This is what do our people.
So many countries in the world. So how's the feeling to have the support in this fight for you?
Look, it's very important then people care about you and on this very hard situation, and it's very important. And in Greece, a lot of time ago, then was Olympic Games. All wars stop. So it will be very good. Then it's moment happen. Then it's fight beginning. I wanna give for people from Ukraine. I wanna give him a little bit. 45 minutes. Change a mind and change his bad настроение.
Change bad mood.
Change bad mood. Yeah.
It could be less than 45 minutes.
может быть, меньше, чем 45 минут.
Maybe, but it's запасом.
How difficult was it for you to make that decision at that point of your career to put boxing on the back burner and do what you did for your country?
Look, then war come to your house. You can think about any things. You can't thinking about your future. You can thinking about your work, about your job. You just stay and try to defend your family, your country, your house, and try to live every day.
And for when I spoke with Bob Arum, he said in regards to your last performance, you perhaps didn't look your all-time best because you maybe mentally leading up to it you weren't as prepared as you would have been had you not been in that situation. Would you like to share what went wrong perhaps in that fight? And is there a reason why it was a little bit more difficult than it usually has been for you?
Последний бой, что может провел нашел это хорош, потому что подумал, что там происходит, может, я отвлекал очень сильно
Look, maybe it's it's small parts on this reason, and I said before, maybe you late. I said before. Ortiz was in my camp. We did a lot of rounds together, and this most important thing. But sure, of course, you can't show you on 100%. Then you knows about situation in your country, of course.
And for this fight, are you 100% for this fight? You feel?
I will try.
Do you feel that?
Thank you, Devin.
Excuse me.
Thank you, guys.